So since the latest Valorant update, Brimstone's ultimate UI has been bugged. They made this change to put a center dot in the middle, which overall I think is a good change, but for whatever reason it has caused some issues. So you'll see here, if I stand in this corner and line up the ultimate, so based on this it should hit me, should cover the entire backside pretty easily, and then I place this, and in fact there's a giant gap here where I'm completely safe from the ultimate. So that's clearly not right. And then some people are saying it's to do with the inner circle here, so the ultimate is based off the inside circle rather than the outside of the yellow line. And I think this is meant to be how it works. What if I place my ultimate right here and then line up the two images for you? You can see that while this time it's close, there's still a gap between the red circle and the yellow circle in some places, which really just shouldn't be happening. So this clearly does need a fix, and I'd love to know what you guys think about this as well, because personally, I think it's a lot more intuitive for it to be the outside of the circle. That just makes more sense. You can look at this and go, okay, this is going to cover all the way to that back left corner, and then right now it just doesn't, which is a problem. While I'm talking about controllers and their abilities not lining up properly, I wanted to bring up Omen smokes. Now I believe this has been an issue for a little bit longer, to the point where people who play a lot of Omen are just used to it and work around it at this point. Now I saw this particular spot from King FPS on Twitter. I believe this does affect other maps and other places as well, but this spot right here I'll notice is a really good example. Based on this smoke realm, you can see right here, it looks like this smoke should cover the left wall. So if I just place my smoke right here, that left wall is inside the smoke. Then after I place it, you can see that it's actually not inside, which results in a gap that honestly just shouldn't be there. It is worth noting that the minimap is actually correct the whole time when you're placing the smoke. So even though here inside the smoke realm, it looks like it's going to cover that left wall, if I zoom in on the minimap, you can actually see the gap is already there. Either way though, the fact that the minimap and the smoke realm aren't the exact same is probably not great. Obviously, for the most part, you just want to be smoking choke points off centered, so this isn't going to be a massive problem. But if you're in a rush to smoke off waterfall as you're coming onto site, you might just go like that, thinking, okay, cover that left wall, should be fine. When in reality, there's now just a big gap there. So those are two problems, or at least I think they're problems, with Omen smokes and Brimstone's ultimate. But still, I'd love to hear your thoughts on if you've experienced either of these in game, or whether you think they're issues at all.